So where we last left off, everyone died. Wait, no, that was the other campaign.
Wait a minute.
Well, if everyone dies, Raven's going to cheat to death and steal everyone's stuff. It has a 200% success rate.
Ah, yes, I see. So what's everyone actually doing?
Well, Vivian is still working on cleanup, I think.
Most of the station cleaned up by now.
I honestly, I think Raven was still hanging around Jade because the whole extra dimensional wibbly wobbly bullshit.
Oh yes, the extra dimensional market.
Yeah.
I did roll for it and continued to roll for it for the entirety of our
Adventure there.
Yeah, even for the rest of the session yesterday or last time. Raven was never once worried or even slightly concerned about what happened, and I don't know why. He was just weirdly okay with it.
Just chill with it.
Well,
Ah, yes,
Jade's
these are my
really-
people, stealing the good money from these poor saps.
Does Raven know how much Jade spent on all the two things that she bought?
I don't think it's been made evident. They were kind of just acting as a birdcage.
Okay. Well, Jade is going to be sitting in the ship, and she's going to be starting to slide bullets into the links.
Doing work.
Hmm?
Just doing work.
Yep. She's just shink,
Back to Vuk.
shink.
And I guess
Oh, no.
Raven's there too, since you're, like, sticking around them for some reason.
Oh yeah. Last time they got separated, the Raven had to get bailed out of jail. So stick with someone that seems to, not get into trouble. Though the whole extra dimensional marketplace and weirdness
It's a
is not
different
really working.
kind of trouble.
Yes, this one doesn't involve the law. But on that note, there would be just an orange, black-tipped orange beak, just kind of reaching over and gently taking one of the rounds from the massive stack. Just
Playing with it.
Don't eat that.
I wasn't gonna.
You can look at it. I'm just saying,
What?
don't eat it.
I wasn't
You go to
gonna.
talk
I
and it just falls out of your beak.
just giggling. I wasn't gonna eat it. Shut up.
Where's my coffee? Don't rush me, pours coffee out.
Raven, weapons like these are probably not going to do anything against some of the threats that are out there now. But it's good to have a classic, as you could call it, an ancient classic. But
What's the operating principle on these things?
well, she's going to pick up. You know how regular guns work? Yes? No?
It's just like a regular gun, then. It's just bigger. Because I mean,
Yeah.
if that's the case, you hit it hard enough, it doesn't matter what it is, it's gonna die.
Yeah. Well, the thing with this is, you see these links, how these bullets are connected on the links?
Yeah.
What happens is, she's not going to do anything, she's just going to show like, you feed them through here, and you charge it, you pull the trigger, it fires the gun, but if you hold it down, it shoots them in rapid succession, and the links come out on this side, and the shells drop out here.
Good God, that sounds unnecessarily complicated.
Oh, you want to see complicated? she's gonna open the top of the PKM. Look in here.
And just kind of slides up, head sideways, get a good eye, good to get one eye on it at least. Oh, sliding cams and wear surfaces that are incredibly heat and friction inefficient. It's amazing these things even worked at all.
But yeah, you got to remember, this was made in 1969. This was thousands of years ago.
But yeah, no, that's impressive. I'll give you that. I guess they did know how to do something back then.
Yeah, back when space travel wasn't even really thought of. Only, oh, let's go to the moon. Okay, we're good.
I mean, did they not know about mining and stuff? There's lots of good. I mean, I know you know, but did they not know?
Not, I don't think at the time they knew. We didn't really start mining until several thousand years after this was a thing.
Damn, really setting the bar low for humanity there.
Oh, Jade doesn't know ancient Terran history. She doesn't know what things were like in the 60s.
I mean, my species was just happy to, have mercantile and such, and not get eaten by weird fungus monsters.
Happy to
Yeah.
get off that damn rock with a gravity literally too high to leave escape velocity.
Oh yeah, we didn't even know we could really fly until we found planets with denser atmospheres and less gravity. Not necessarily in that order. I know how that works.
Yeah. But yeah, these bullets are, I wouldn't say obsolete, but they're not the best.
Well, they're rock hard enough, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty sure the gun that I'm supposed to be getting in like a week or so hits harder than this. But for its time, the guns of its time were dangerous. Because back then, from what I've heard, they only used to have like ceramic plates as body armor that they covered their chest with.
What about if you get shot in the face? Chest armor doesn't protect against the face.
Well, you get shot in the... Well, there's one way to avoid that. Don't get shot in the face.
No,
That's
you
hardly
can
up to
survive
you.
getting shot in the face. See, your face is from one cheek to the other. If you get shot in the head, that's the other direction. The captain says as they walk by carrying a pallet on a man lift.
That's too particular for kinetics. I don't think they really care.
You need some help, Captain?
Nah, I got it. Loads
Okay,
it
I'm
into
just...
the creation engine and shuts the door.
Okay, I'm just loading up these links.
Damn it, Raven. Okay, so Raven is now like gnawing on one of the cartridges. It's nothing's gonna happen save for maybe slight marring of the surface like coating.
Just scratch
No.
Okay, Dart, quick question.
Don't eat that.
Are these the ones that have the weird lacquer coating on them?
No, these are actually just like raw. Just like straight
Okay.
bullet. No
Okay.
protective coating at all.
Okay.
These are wartime production.
Yes. If you were to make these now, these would be considered like wet prints from the Nanoforge.
Mm-hmm. And Raven, if you pull hard enough on the freedom seed right there, you can get the black powder, the gunpowder out. Well, technically, this isn't the freedom seed. This is commie seed.
Raven is now like wrenching on it, trying to grip it tight enough with his beak.
I don't know if you could pull those out by hand. Maybe with
By
like
teeth? No.
By hand
with
or
pliers,
teeth?
yeah.
No.
maybe with
With
like
pair of pliers,
pliers?
absolutely.
Yeah. But that would
Yeah.
ruin the bullet.
It would it would heat It would pressure forge or pressure form it back into the shape of a bullet if you messed it up. Not too terrible, but if you marred the surface real bad, you just shoot it, it'd be alright.
Purposefully mars up the surface of their bullets so that it shreds the enemy more. Okay, there.
Well, I mean, square bullets for heathens.
I mean, the hollow points are a thing for a reason.
Heathens get the pneumatically powered octagonal bullets. They don't deserve the purity of black powder.
Yeah. Oh no! His beak just clacked together. Just ow.
Raven, you're not going to be able to get it out with your beak.
The little clickety switch sound of the X-Acto knife opening up. I'm getting his bitch open.
If I was you, I'd get a pair of pliers. And don't. Okay, turn it around. You see that little gray button on the back? It looks like a little gray button.
Yeah. Hit this with a hammer,
if
right?
you push on that hard enough, you get the seat out.
Do not.
As he walks by with the grab lift now empty.
Do not. That's what ignites the gunpowder in the bullet.
Pay attention to him. He's actively prying at the little seam of the primer. Just.
Raven, stop!
What? I want this.
You're gonna set it off, and it's gonna ricochet all over the place and probably hit one of us.
I don't think that's how that works. It's just it doesn't have enough time to build pressure. It's just gonna go piff real loud.
No,
It
it's
just
gonna
blow, brass shrapnel everywhere.
it's gonna shoot that little. It's gonna shoot that little casing in your hand and into your beak and probably break it.
I want to see a sawed-off pistol where it's literally just the length of the cartridge.
Oh, let me inform you about something the Russians did called the Oberez.
Yeah,
I
send me a
think that
link.
had. I'll have to, because it's like, oh no, Russia, why?
Oh no, why? You could fit this into a cane, why?
Are you familiar with the term keyholing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was keyhole the pistol.
Because they took a full-length rifle and a bolt-action rifle and cut it down to a pistol.
Sheesh.
Like, we're talking, you got maybe an inch of rifling. Maybe.
If you're lucky.
If the machinist was feeling generous that day.
What
Machinist? Literally hacksaw.
Literally, yeah. Guys in the Russians in the field would just take a saw and.
Yeah, no, this was something that an armorer would beat a grunt to death with. Because, you did what? I only have 12 million of those. How could you?
I only have 12 million of these in storage and more on the way. How could you do this to one of my babies?
What the hell did I just get back to for a moment?
Talking about the Oberez.
They're talking about
Oh.
taking a rifle and cutting it down to the size of a pistol.
Oh yeah, the overhead.
Just straight cutting it too. There's no. It's just cut. Oh yeah, pistol grip.
Do it to the
Yeah,
PKM, make it a Poberez.
Absolutely not.
Would the gas system even work?
No, it wouldn't. It'd be a single shot. Bang! Bracket. Clack, clack. Bang! Clack, clack. You would effectively turn that gun into a bolt-action machine gun.
And California compliant.
I have a new cursed gun at the gun shop.
Oh no. The bolt-action PKM.
Fucking manually single fire operated submachine gun.
Maybe you could make it
God.
slam fire. Maybe you could make it a slam fire, where you hold the trigger and just manually work the action.
No.
A little weld bead on the fucking bolt so the firing pins always out. It just runs away. Whole 400 round box.
No, you pull the trigger and the buttstock pushes the racking system.
Oh god.
God.
Operates entirely off of the blowback from the bullet itself. No gas.
Bump firing an LMG.
It would have the jankiest sounding rate of fire. Why is it so different?
But no, Jade is just slowly but surely making sure that all the bullets are seated properly in the links. Just
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna do that for the whole. What was it? 4? You said it was a 400 round belt
Yep.
link.
It's gonna
So
be
that's
a
gonna
bit.
take her.
If you're
Raven.
loading one freedom seed a second, it's gonna be there for like a couple hours.
And she's gonna look at Raven. Hey, Raven, want to help?
He's like mid swing with the fucking with the little hammer. Just, huh?
The hammer down.
Sure.
All right. She's gonna show him how to load the belt. All right, you take your bullet like this. Make sure it's facing this way, and you slide it in like this.
Small little fingers. Oh. Oh god, this must have been horrible to reload in the field.
Oh yeah. Well, normally they
You
would
didn't.
have. You didn't reload these in the field. With weapons like this, you would have multiple belts or boxes. And back at a base, they had a machine where you crank it, and it would load it for you and move the belt. But I don't.
Oh.
But we don't have that luxury here.
I'm surprised Jade didn't have it print more of the empty belts and possibly a loader.
Or maybe just like a saddle pack, fucking nano forge. They could just, clip to their belt.
And Jay just got an idea. Idea. Let's see. I've got about 5,000 rounds here.
4,999 is actively like gnawing on that one still, just kind of twiddling in his beak.
Okay, I've got 4,999 rounds. I've got a 400 link belt. What if I just get a backpack? Put all the bullets in an armored backpack and connect like a feed system to the gun.
Oh. I mean, yeah. How would you like get the bullets and the... Does it need the belt at that point?
Yes, because what I would do is the belt would have the backpack would have a slit in the side that I connect a little track to that keeps the belt straight. Connect that to the gun, feed it to the gun, so that way I don't have to reload. And if I run out of almost 5,000 bullets, yeah,
If she ran out of 5,000 bullets, time for her to run.
okay, Raven, watch my stuff. I'll be back.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
He's gonna just sit there staring at it all while chewing on the one.
he's taking every fourth one and flipping it around 180 degrees in the belt.
oh, you absolute bastard! So she's gonna go to the weapon shop that she went to last time,
Yeah.
where she bought the hypervector thing from. Hello.
They're sat there fiddling with what looks to be a breach action knife of some variety. Yeah.
The words that come out of your mouth are consistent with pain.
Hey, no. You don't know. They could be like the powder kegs from fucking Bloodborne who are like, you know what we need? Like, a hammer that explodes and hits you with the other part of itself. I like your idea.
So I need a ammo pack. I need an ammo backpack.
Yeah, alright. What size do you need?
One for 5,000 rounds. For
5,000. Yeah, we got a blueprint for that.
and what I'm feeding it into is a PKM, 762 by 54R.
That's pretty old. Where'd you find that?
Some weird interdimensional shop.
Yeah, okay. If you don't want to tell me, then just say that.
I wish I could make this up. I went through what I thought was a shop door and it ended up in a weird interdimensional marketplace. I got a lamp from Cthulhu.
Uh-huh.
This is very rude.
I forget what you called that market a long time ago.
Oh yeah, it has a
Bazaar.
name. It's just nobody ever bothers to read anything. They're too busy not getting dragged.
I'm too busy struggling.
Yeah.
The Bizarre Bazaar.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, someone remembered.
Yeah,
it
in
is? I was
fucking Corruption of Champions, it was the Bazaar.
I was just guessing.
Yeah, that was literally what it was called. Panoxo was not a very creative person when he started. He did his best though, sex sells, and now he makes like 160 grand a fucking month. And it's so heavily taxed. He was bitching about that for like a year.
And how much is the? And do you happen to have any links for it?
Probably not. But
Okay.
you could probably find someone online that could model that for you.
Okay.
Alright, it
Well,
looks like we actually have one in stock. It's not got the right sized slit for the belt feed that you're gonna need, but that's a pretty easy swap over. I'll have that to you in 15 minutes.
Okay. Cool. How much is that gonna run me?
1,000 creds. Custom
1,000
job.
credits? Okay. And she's gonna tap her head and send over the 1,000 creds.
Thank you
Vivian
for
would
your
have a
contribution.
suggestion for her if she were presented with that particular dilemma.
The what?
The lack of belts.
Let's see, where's my credits? Down here. Here they are. Heh, 69. And she's gonna browse while she waits for the pack.
He still just stood there at the counter, cleaning out the barrel of this weird knife that he has in his hands.
What you got there?
That's a subdermal munitions charge.
Sub. I'll be back.
I love
Stab them.
I love that's what you do with what he's talking about. I love the complete intentional fancification of it's a knife you stab somebody with and then shoot them.
Yeah.
It's all about branding.
Exactly.
Instead of it being the axe gun, it's like this here is a piece of lumber equipment with the ability for ballistic removal of shrubbery. Oh, okay.
No, let's see. What's the fancy way of saying wood? It's a high tensile strength cellulose composite with a reinforced barrel shrouding for the loading of high caliber rounds. And it has been affixed with a heavy wedge-like protrusion for close range engagements.
My favorite combo weapon has to be knife wrench. If you get the reference, I love you.
It's the best weapon.
It's practical and safe.
I'm back.
Skepticism rising.
So what goes on?
Didn't AVE actually make like the farmer's hammer and adjustable socket set as like a tool?
Oh.
Probably.
I remember seeing somewhere that someone welded like every tool that they actually use together into one super tool.
Yeah, I saw that.
The knuckle busting. What is it? The knuckle busting rich fucker or nut fucker?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nut fucker.
It's
Farmer's adjustable knuckle busting nut fucker.
it's a box end wrench, an adjustable wrench, a hammer, and a pry bar. How is it so many things?
And a hammer. Because remember, everything can be used as a hammer.
Including books.
Yes. But so, what was he saying about the subdermal thing?
Yeah, he's basically saying that it's a knife that you stab into things and then you shoot it.
What's it shoot?
He checks the casing that's in it. Deer slugs.
Oh Jesus!
It's a shotgun slug.
No, specifically deer slugs.
And how much for the knife?
I see. It's Ivy 2.0. Oh, yes, he had the same thought. It's just like Ivy. Never uses it, but I have it.
Ivy, the freaking walking armory.
Right.
So, yeah, how much for the knife?
This one belongs to a customer, but I'm sure if you run into them, you could ask them for the template. They were having a misfire issue with this, and right now I'm just seeing if it was just jamming up or something.
Is the firing pin worn down?
Maybe. I just started.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just browse. But she's gonna browse. I gotta go use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
So Ivy, Raven, do a thing.
Meanwhile, Vivian in the background scrubbing up bloodstains on the floor by running back and forth with their upper torso leaned all the way down with the rag in both hands and just galloping along.
Big scrubbies.
That would be quite a sight to see. It would just be like pow pow pow. Because she freaking teleports everywhere. People would be like, what the hell is going on?
Where are these clean streaks just appearing on the ground?
Yeah, someone's walking towards a bloodstain. Vivian cleans it and they just slip on the soap.
And then just imagine her trying to come to a stop at those speeds. Just scream!
Got all six ends just sharply digging into the deck plate. Just
Leaves behind skid marks, except it's not dirt, it's clean.
need to wrap up our pubs in cleaning cloths.
Just like you know those microfiber cloths that you can like strap onto your legs or wrist or whatever.
Yeah.
Just those.
Okay, what even is this? Somebody sent a weird thing.
It looks like it's type O negative.
Oh, Raven finally rolled high enough. Dexterity, stubbornness, and a pair of pliers has got the bullet out.
Oh, good.
Only problem is it was one of those all of the burb strength, and now there's black powder I'm
Just-
going to assume granulated powder just everywhere. Just
Just, God damn.
Granulated powder everywhere, just like glitter. You're pretty sure the bullet casing's over there somewhere now.
it's like kind of trying to get some of it off of his tongue. Just, gross. Captain, is this stuff dangerous? I mean, aside from the obvious fire hazard.
What?
I got powder everywhere.
The captain will come over the intercom. What?
Is this old kinetic weapon powder dangerous? I got it everywhere.
I think it's toxic if ingested in large quantities. Are you
What's
the size of a
considered
newt?
large? Oh, how big's a newt? What's a newt?
It's like a creature the length of one of your talon claws.
Oh, probably not that big, or probably not that small, I should say.
Then I think you'll be fine.
Okay, because I'm gonna do it again. I just wanted to make sure it was okay.
Leave some
Just-
for yeah, my brain turned off. Leave some for Jade.
Oh yeah, no, Dick just kind of turns off the intercom. All right, where are these spicy little nuggets at?
Why is my ear so fucking itchy? Okay, no. Let's see. Zitron is teaching the robot how to do a thing. Jade is waiting. So that just leaves Vivian, because Ullian's drooling.
That is true. And Vivian's doing a clean. She probably made a huge difference in the cleanup efforts.
I can imagine.
You-
Just zip-zooping around. I'd say the station is pretty clean at this point. The only thing left is to, like, maybe wipe down the windows.
Well, in that case, I think they could probably handle the last of it themselves. She's gonna stop, get some food, I think.
Ah, yes. 200 credits have been transferred to your account.
Oh, I should make a note of it. Crap, where is it? There. Come on, open up.
Oh, whoa.
Alright, so our money is over here.
Jade has been fined 35 credits.
What?
No, oh, whoa.
Who said no? Oh,
There. There.
the shopkeep.
Credit transfer noted.
Alright,
So
so
then-
you're getting some food?
Yes. Then we'll get ourselves a crispy slab of meat.
Same
Not
shop
completely
as
charred,
before, the...
Nice crispy on the outside. Well done.
Yeah. No, I don't think Vivian likes their steak well done. I think they like it good job.
Just, they enjoy it good catto.
Damn, my drink is empty. Damn. So yes, she's gonna find herself a place to get a nice, probably slightly blackened on the outside steak.
I mean, yeah, Joe's Mystery Meats is still open, so...
I see. Charcoal.
So I think she'll go there.
Let's see. Oh, so they finally had enough meat come in to get that big rotisserie going again. The Havala, however it's pronounced, slab. Seeing you approach, they're not sure if they should be happy about the oncoming sale or dreading ordering more meat.
I don't think she's gonna eat that entire thing. She's just gonna go for a nice big steak.
Ah, just a regular big old steak. Alright.
Just a big old honking chunk of meat. Not the entire thing.
Not the
Not
whole
the thing
cow.
that's gonna last her for 3 days. There's Vivian over there in a food coma.
Where's Vivian? Sleeping on the reactor.
So where's Vivian? Digesting.
Don't worry about it.
Digesting what? Digesting what? Don't worry about who she's digesting. Who?
Don't worry about it.
Mao.
A woman after Mob's own heart. He totally
Speaking
ate
of
people.
Mob, I should double check something.
Oh no.
Good fucking luck dealing with something you can't kill. I thought he was dead. I shot him in the face. Yeah, it did not stick.
Bird has had a spark of fuck, I can't even have I don't even know what the word is now. Bird has had a
Inspiration?
spark of inspiration. Yes, thank you. They are now running down to the creation engine. I need some ethanol, I need some fruit, and I need a glass. I have an idea.
Okay.
They
Yeah, there's enough materials for that.
let's see, they're gonna go for a 65% ABV thing of drinkable ethanol dilute with water, because don't forget they dilute your booze with water.
Yeah.
And a container, roughly 10.5 ounces, preferably made of glass. Basically, I want a fucking tumbler.
Alright.
And a bunch of raspberries. And some glucose syrup.
Just raw glucose in syrup form. You sure you don't want
Yes.
to be a block?
Well, it has to be liquid glucose syrup.
Glucose.
Glucose.
I have a fucking cough drop in my mouth. Shut face.
Sounds
Oh,
like
so
a
you're
yellow-
chewing on a solid form of glucose then.
Kind of. It's pretty good. It tastes like grape, honey, and lemon.
Ooh,
A little bit of ginger.
Grimmin.
Dirk is
Agrimen.
Grimmin.
But once collecting these items, Bird is going to quickly wander back up to the loading table and quickly disassemble a few more boots, pouring the powder into a little pile.
How many is he disassembling?
There's only 4 that have been disassembled. He will compensate monetarily.
I don't even know how much those bullets would be for him.
You can't buy them anymore.
That's okay. It'll be worth it.
About how much are those bullets? They're dark.
If you tossed one into the creation engine, you could make one from the Roth materials for like half a credit per bullet.
Okay, but what if you were to try and buy original bullets or sell these? How much would you get for them?
A couple mil per bullet. They're like museum pieces.
Yeah.
You'd have to steal one.
This is vintage. It's going to make this even better. So, Burb has mixed up a lightly sweet. What is it? Bird has mixed up a lightly sweet vodka, I'm assuming, mostly vodka-esque tumbler full of just. This is basically just jet fuel that tastes like raspberries.
Yeah.
Is he
now
putting gunpowder in it?
He scooped 2.762 by 54 R's worth of powder into the glass and is mixing it up real good.
Why?
It's a now mostly red, slightly blackish swirling mixture. You're gonna pour a little off, or you're gonna take a little sip off of it. Just, oh, she'll like this.
No, this sounds awful.
It's tart, it's bitter, it's sweet, and it tastes like fruit.
And death.
Nah, you'd be fine.
Oh, that's gonna irritate me. This number's gonna irritate. It irritates me, and I don't know why.
What number?
What you said you took like 4 bullets total, yeah?
Yeah.
Or would it be 5?
So one of you weren't there for it, but Raven got the first one open, and it just kind of flung powder everywhere.
Oh.
And
So,
then
yeah, 5.
yes, total of 5. And a little bit of powder left. He's gonna be working on making the mixture a little less propellant grade.
Now she has 4,995 bullets left.
No, that's if you were buying the materials, like, from the market. The captain already has, like, all the materials you need loaded onto the ship to just replace the bullets if you just toss one into the creation engine so it can copy it.
Okay.
Raven probably ought to stay away from open sources of ignition for a little bit.
He might be slightly more flammable than normal.
Just swoosh.
It wouldn't burn him, it'd just singe all of his feathers.
A little bit darker shade of black. We're gonna set that up there. It's like, oh, nah, shoot, forgot ice. Hey Cap, can the
It's
creation
warm.
engine make ice?
Yeah, what kind of ice do you want?
I need a 2x2 cube of ice, water, drinkable clean water ice.
I asked you what kind of ice you want, fucker. There's 12 different kinds.
I said water.
Yes.
That's ice, just solid.
It's a type
Like when-
3, got it.
What? There's ice and then there's not ice. You don't get to say type blah blah ice. But thank you. Just immediately leaves the pickup range of the mic.
Yo, but for real, there are like several different forms of ice. It's nuts.
I know, it's all based on the pressure they're made in. It's dumb.
I was unaware of this.
Oh yeah, there's certain
Oh, yeah.
types of ice that are like steel. weird.
Hmm. There's certain types of ice that just refuse to melt when they get up to melting temperature.
They're physically stable and temperaturally stable.
Hmm. It essentially erodes like a stone would.
Oh,
But yes, Bird is going to retrieve the block of ice and forget that he needs to carry it in something, so he's just kind of running back bare palming this ice. Cold, 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 still very cold.
Well, gee, it's only -3. I would imagine it's very cold.
And there you go. There's some eau de toucan ice in eau de Toko, or yeah, Toko toucan, yeah, ice. There you go. Everything's good. You're gonna gently stir. You're gonna gently stir it with one finger and a little tiny claw, just like spin, spin, spin.
It clinks and clatters around in the glass.
Oh, this is pleasing. Okay, and now we wait.
Alright,
They-
Vivian is
they have
enjoying a
collected the-
nice steak.
They've collected the powder for later use for the 5th bullet.
Jade, your backpack's done.
yay. She is going to thank the shopkeep and take the backpack back to the ship.
The shopkeep just nods to you as they twirl the knife between their fingers a couple of times, snapping it open and shut.
Jade's gonna come back to the ship. Ray-Ban, I got the backpack.
I got you a surprise. Don't be mad.
What did you do?
I'm not here. Leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Ray-Ban,
Just echoing from down the hall from somewhere wherever the bird is.
what did you do?
Just try it first. You'll like it.
Try what?
No more contact from Burb.
Jade's gonna kind of look around where she was doing her work. Does she see the tumbler?
Yeah, as far as I know,
It's-
that's where they were working on it.
Yeah,
She's
it's sitting right next to the belt and cartridge stack.
She's gonna pick it up and give it a waft to her nose. Woo!
It's got a little back waft of sulfur. Just slightly.
Just a bit.
She's going to take a sip.
Rotting eggs and strawberry and raspberry and alcohol and
It's all the flavors.
What the hell is this?
It's about 200 proof by my count.
Jesus! What did you put in this?
You'll get mad. I'm not telling you.
What'd you put in it?
No.
Ray-Ban,
Bird has ceased communications again.
Ray-Ban, what happens if I put a match to this?
I imagine alcohol vapor would burn anyway.
Yeah.
It might burn a little more aggressively than just pale lavender flames, though.
Well, the point of black powder is it burns really quick. It would go foom.
It's a Molotov without the Molotov. It's just blah fire.
Well, I guess the powder's wet right now. It really wouldn't react at all, would it?
I think
Not-
it would change the color of the fire. I don't think it would actually boost the ignition at all.
If it goes off at all, it'd probably sound like a sparkler, if anything.
Yeah, I imagine there's a little bit of crackling that would go on. Maybe.
Well, Jade is gonna sit down and keep putting bullets in the belt as she sips this whatever it is. She doesn't want to be rude.
Ignoring
I'm
the
glad she
backward
didn't.
bullets.
No. If she catches the backward bullet, she's gonna be Ray-Ban!
I
Why are
didn't
these
tell you what.
backwards?
Oh,
Why are these backwards?
To serve as a getaway, because I have left. Beep.
She's gonna have to flip the bullets around, take them out, flip around.
It's for about 2 feet of belt.
Fuck off. Just flip a bullet, take a sip. Flip a bullet, take a sip. And
This
she's
drink is
sipping
awful.
these.
Sip.
She
This is
doesn't want to
awful.
be rude.
It doesn't get less. It doesn't get better, but it doesn't get worse.
She doesn't want to be rude because Raven tried to do something nice for her.
It's very expensive.
it's like a $4 million drink right there.
At some point, she's gonna notice the little speckles of powder everywhere and a couple of empty casings.
Yeah, when she knows she's gonna look at the drink, look at the casings, look at the drink. Raven, did you put gunpowder in this drink?
Raven is not available at this time from a completely different point in the ship.
You know, you just made me like a $4 million drink, right?
Beep.
Well, not putting it to waste. So lorp.
It's a 50. It's a 65% shot. It's fucking. You could run a small engine off of that stuff.
They are.
I mean, yeah.
Well, listen, if a bike can be considered a motorcycle for the purposes of a metabolism engine in the eyes of the law,
I guess technically.
She's gonna gather up the bullets and the casings, just kind of put aside in a pile.
sad
Just-
pile of bent and scratched bullets and cases.
And pretty much the rest of her, she's just gonna sit there until she's done with the belt. Well, actually, she's gonna leave. She's gonna take one link off the end, and she's gonna take it to the creation engine and see if it can replicate the links.
After completely atomizing it, yeah.
Okay. Well, how long is it going to take her to put 300? Well, I'd say about 200 something. Well, no, about 300 some odd bullets into the belt.
A while. Probably like 2 or 3 hours, I think.
Okay. Well, that's what she's going to do for like 2 or 3 hours. And she's going to sip her drink after every like 10 or so rounds.
Vivian's probably done with her steak by now.
Yes, probably. I'm sure she'd make pretty quick work of it. How much did it cost her?
Oh, it's pretty cheap. It was like 15 creds.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Expensive for a steak in Earth. Not so expensive when you have literally thousands.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad for her budget. So it's like essentially a $15 steak.
Mm-hmm. You know, it doesn't have like a gold leaf on it or anything. It's not like prime rib or anything like that. It's steak.
But it could have gold leaf.
It could have gold leaf grown into the flesh, because that's a thing you could do with bioengineering.
Golden Wagyu.
Gold Wagyu.
Golden Wangu.
Feel like that's different.
No.
You could have meat grown in the shape of your own head.
I would eat it.
I want a loaf of milk in the shape of my head.
Would you like a bag of milk, sir?
Do I look like a Canadian to you? How dare you? That is incredibly offensive.
Bag of wet eggs.
Ew.
Would you? How about what is it? What was that? Because yes. How about a can of burger?
Could I interest you in some dehydrated water?
Hey, Candy Cane.
Yes.
How about them army eggs?
Uh,
I watched that video and immediate sympathy. Just, I am so sorry.
you see what we have for breakfast when we go to the DPAC.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Chicken
There
cordon
is-
bleu is not bad.
All right. Enough bullying.
God, it's just a bag of yellow.
It's
Ivy got done eating her charcoal.
Yes.
Scrumsh.
You know,
Keep forgetting
it's
to
good
get
beat when you can
BRB.
just sit next. Could you imagine sitting next to Vivian in a restaurant and just hear like Minecraft eating sounds?
just
I see.
constantly.
Just like Minecraft eating noises.
Exactly. It's constant.
A fucking barbecue skewers would be like eating those sugar crystals on a stick.
Yep.
It's just literally a case of why are you like this?
I don't know.
Because
My
their
mom got me in my
biology
head.
doesn't uptake carbon readily. They have to get it from their food.
Inferior.
You get a particularly dense piece of carbon and it just makes that weird squeaky noise just between the teeth. Like munching on styrofoam.
You gotta have some specialized teeth for this kind of diet.
Best I can do is razor sharp daggers.
Raggers, if you will.
I don't imagine
And
that
fight Raven.
everything she eats is like burnt to a crisp. So I kind of imagine it's basically like regular cat teeth.
Well, yeah, even on their planet, like, the fire doesn't permeate into a living body so far that there's absolutely no flesh left over. It's just you gotta get through the char first.
Charburger.
That's what those big canines are for. It was gripping and pulling.
Mm-hmm.
So pull off chunks and then just kind of cut it up with the. I think they're called carnassals. I don't remember for sure.
Her breath would be amazing. Like, it would be either completely neutral or smell lightly of steak. All that carbon would just eat all the stink.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about Vivian farting.
Piff. Black cloud of carbon.
Big black cloud rolling off that smoke stick.
Fucking shits out diamonds. There's so much carbon in their diet. Fuck.
As per my last email.
What? Speaking of teeth, what's Citron's teeth look like?
That is an excellent question.
I imagined iguana teeth. You can't really see them, but dear God, you can feel them. It's like being gummed by razor blades. That's paradoxical. I'm bleeding!
Would you actually like to see what his maw looks like?
Sure.
All right, here you go. Here's a pretty par standard salamander's maw.
You sending it to Darkcast or shitposting?
Shit post.
Oh, okay. Is it too scary for Darkcast?
I mean, that's a small one, and he's a very large lizard, so
Oh, they got two sets of teeth on top.
similarity.
Interesting.
Oh, what is it? No, it's a premaxillary. It's premaxillary, and what is the word?
Maxillary.
Got a vormirier. some shit. They're quite effective at destroying whatever they bite.
I think the Japanese giant salamander has, aside from having a gnarly bite force, I think it's actually got little tiny shreddy style teeth. Yeah, like that. That's actually exactly what I was talking about. Just like, good lord.
Yeah, that's the Trin's maw, and it's meant to. The reason they have all those teeth, specifically like they are in their mouth, is it's so they can basically once they bite you, you can't escape.
Without losing a piece of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's what them teeth look like.
I wonder how long it took Raven species to realize if you take the plastic wrapper off, you can get to the tasty bits inside faster.
What plastic bits do you mean? What are you on about? What is this insult? We didn't invent this damn cellophane. This is an invention by the devil.
It's so
It just-
colorful and crinkly. It's obviously it's food or treasure.
You just cut to one of Raven's species just laying there, just static clung all to fuck with a bunch of cellophane. Just, it's so crinkly.
I'll put a couple of gifs in ship posting. The Vivian look.
I love how fucking panthers purr.
They got them murder pubs fully extended.
Like, this is my hand now.
It's like, well, I guess it's your hand now. Please don't
Some people
take.
like, someone out there, just some random asshole in there. Actually, big cats aren't very good pets. Meanwhile, big cats,
Literally just big cats.
cheetahs. Good cheetah.
I love cheetahs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, geez, it's almost like if you take the time to breed the wildness out of them, they stop acting like wild animals.
Yeah, it's almost like all dog breeds at some point were ravenous motherfucking murder machines like wolves.
Fucking
then one of them
wolves
was-
that can grow to be bigger than you are.
And one of them was like, "Oh, these people, if you just sit here and stare at them, they'll give you food." Oh, sweet.
Right, like the Saudis, they straight take wild cheetah kits and raise them with their kids. They call them hunting leopards.
It's a good idea because it's like, I mean, that one experiment with where they tried to raise a child and that monkey alongside each other.
The
They
one that
proved-
ended up being like really inhumane, but actually discovered a lot of important information from it.
It wasn't really an inhumane experiment. It's just that when it was ended, they had to send the monkey back, and it was so adapted to social life with humans that it basically destroyed it.
Yeah, it got like super depressed, yeah.
Mr.
Or like that
Simpson.
experiment with the dolphin and the woman in the same house.
Yeah.
That wasn't inhumane. That was questionable at best.
Not the
Concerning at worst.
the dolphin just got to that stage of its life where it's like, man, I should really breed something, and there's only one thing here I can do that with.
Let's see. Do I attempt the wiggle of my people? Oh my god, it worked.
Yeah, see, humans, we just got that brain. It's like, I'll fuck anything once.
I think that was once a whole bunch of times. By the sounds of it, that thing went that little experiment went sideways real quick.
They all just wound up on like Japanese porn sites. That was just like a ruse. It wasn't even a science experiment, just a ruse to make money.
It
God,
was
they
just
probably
a
made
front to
stuff.
make more porn.
You could probably get a research grant just to produce porn, and people would be okay with it.
Well,
What's-
it's so we know what's safe and what's not, and what people consider questionable and okay.
So, what are you applying for this research grant for? I would like to see how many scientific fields we can get porn out of.
That's a very appropriate theme to have in the background randomly. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's this video I'm about.
Speaking of porn, what's Jade doing?
Um,
The closest thing to porn right now is actually currently in an ISO shower.
well, right now, I would imagine if she's not done belting bullets, she's still doing that. But if she's done,
Yeah.
It tastes like cough syrup.
I
if
mean,
she's
I
still
could describe it real lewdly how you're inserting those the bullets into the belt.
When you down bad, everything can be turned into fucking erotica. I'm just saying. I could go in there right now and wash my plate and describe the slow and sensual circular motions on the soft ceramic texture.
All right, there, Miyagi. Take that washy shit outside.
Wax on, wax off these balls.
Oh my, Mr. Mosen.
What are you doing, Step Miyagi?
Stop! Stop! This degraded so quickly. Oh my god.
Seriously though,
Mr.
you guys,
We
You
can't,
just watch
Mr.
porn.
What are you
Mosen.
doing?
The 911 hasn't come back from work yet.
God.
I
Oh,
would say that if Jade is done belting the bullets, she'd take the link that she took off to the creation engine. And she's also going to take one of the other bullets so that she can have, like, the replacements made. So she has actually 5,000 rounds.
Alright.
So she need, what, 6 bullets made?
Yeah.
Hopefully. And then, so what? That's half a credit each. So
Mhm.
1, 2.
But like I said, the captain already has materials on deck.
Yeah. And how much is it going to cost for Jade to make? Let's see.
Okay.
The belts.
Yeah, hold on.
I think you might be misunderstanding what Dark's saying.
You don't have to calculate
Yeah, you
don't
costs
have
as the
to pay
materials
for
already exist.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just have to put the
Yeah.
bullet
You
in there
already
so
got
it can be.
material on hand.
You just
Okay,
have to
well,
pull a Raven and sacrifice a bullet to it so it can scan it as it tears it apart.
yeah,
So it
she's
can
gonna.
make more.
Then she's gonna do that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
All
basic
right.
sacrifice one, then let it reprint it.
Yeah.
So you stick the bullet in the creation engine, you get to the menu where you tell it to scan, and you know, it kind of almost sounds like a grinding noise as it's disintegrating it, and there's this loud pop all of a sudden, and a couple of pings from inside of the chamber.
Like it was a little aggressive in its scan.
Yeah, just a bit.
You just hear from somewhere down one of the, just from a different compartment of the ship. Captain's gonna be mad at you.
Not if anything's,
Or
not if
you
anything's broke.
hear the computer go, Doki.
You don't hear that, but there is you know, like a microwave ding as it's done scanning, and
She's gonna open the door again to see what happened.
looks fine. There's not even any like marring or anything.
Probably cleaned up and repaired it just fine. So that, oops, let me get that. It didn't happen.
She's gonna close the door.
BI is looking at the bullet, looking at your selections. A full spectrum scan, huh? Alright.
Well, she's gonna have it print out 6 more bullets like that.
Alright. You get 6 more bullets, and you know, when you take them out of the machine, they're still warm.
Ah, I see.
Maybe a little too warm. Apparently it's like 103 degrees.
Well, that's not too bad. It's warm, but
Yeah.
She's just gonna kind of place them down, and then she's gonna sacrifice the link for a scan.
Alright. The VI sees that you're asking for another scan, slowly descends goggles.
Oh boy.
Okay. Gets another scan done. And, it can print out singles of these links, or it could print out like a belt for you.
Okay, so how much material is it going to make for it to make 4,600?
It's like
Oh,
2 credits a link. The credits are more expensive than the bullets, just because they have to be made of a special polymer.
Polymer.
Updating.
Ooh, upgrades. All right, well, she's gonna hold on. Let's see. You said it's 2 credits per link.
Yep.
Well, she doesn't have to pay though, does she?
No, that's again just equivalent as long as the material exists.
Yeah, it's like we've already got the material. That's the value of the finished product.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not buying it from the computer.
Unless you want to
She's
pay
gonna-
the captain back for the materials you're using. I mean,
Yeah, if you want to do that,
Yeah.
you're quite welcome to throw him
Yeah.
money, I'm sure.
pretty sure the captain doesn't care a whole lot about lead
I'll
usage
be
unless
back, I'm
you're gonna
getting phone
grab
calls.
like a
You're the
50-pound block
thing.
of the shit.
Like, it's my lead cube. Why?
Carcinogens!
I like to smack it once in a while and put some new dents on it. And that's
Or
well,
you go the how ridiculous route where they just drop it on shit. They go up this like tower
42
and
feet or some shit like that, or it's stupid. I know what you're talking. I love that.
yeah, 45-meter tower.
Yes, thank you.
God, how ridiculous is great.
it just goes.
It's such a
squinch.
simple concept.
It's like, what happens if you do this? Fun
Only
stuff.
thing- It's the primal part of my brain. It's like, yeah, I would also spend all day dropping things from an extremely tall height and hoping somebody walked under it. That'd be hilarious.
Dropping things on other things.
Do you think they drop multiple things at a time, or do they do it like one at a time per video?
There are times when they drop multiple things. There are times when they drop one thing over and over. They added a winch sort of so that they could bring things back up without having to walk up and down the tower all
I can
the time.
imagine.
Yeah.
And it's like they've dropped some. They've got one of their newest toys is a 3-ton hammer.
He's fucking badass.
I love it.
When
again-
you're adopted dwarf dads.
What happens if
seen-
you drop a 3-ton hammer on a Prince Albert's drop?
It detonates. It doesn't even attempt to stop. It just go.
Another interesting YouTube channel, Dude Perfect. The fucking those trick shots that they do is like,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Yeah, those are pretty cool too.
Those trick shots that definitely took like 3,000 takes to get right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they don't try to hide that. They know it's
They have one that they said took 6 days.
It's just so fucking satisfying knowing how long it took, and then it finally happens. Like,
Yeah, like one of the world record basketball shots is like off of a waterfall somewhere in Africa. They said that it took them 6 days to get that shot.
now. Granted, these guys are incredibly talented,
Yes, they really are.
but good lord,
They paid Guinness to stand there for 6 days? God, it costs a bunch of money just to get them to show up once.
they've got
That's
plenty
it.
of money. They have sponsorships with Nerf.
oh god, they got so many fucking sponsorships.
Yeah, they do have a bunch of sponsorships for their videos and stuff.
And then you got Mr. Beast over there being a trust fund kid. I think he
Beast
actually
over
made
there
most of his money
actually
in that
giving
incident.
away an entire chocolate factory.
Technically illegal, I think.
Because you can enter into the contest without purchase, it's not gambling.
Ah,
Yeah. I think it's the same loophole that like every other company uses, where like, oh well, send in a handwritten mail order letter to this address. Like, you can be entered into the raffle winnings without having to purchase anything, and now legally it's not gambling because part of the stipulations of gambling is you have to pay to get a chance at buying a thing.
I just don't understand scalpers. Like, it's like, dude, chocolate. They're gonna make more chocolate than you can scalp. Just stop.
Yeah, people are
Become
buying
trash.
it too.
Instead, be a smart fucking scalper. Sell handwritten letters. Sell them for like $1 each. You will make so much money because that will save those people having to go and buy a $2 chocolate bar, and it will save those people having to try and buy your scalp shit and writing a letter all at once. And you did it for them. Just don't photocopy it because they'll check, you dumbass.
No, here's what you do: you get one of those gantry systems that holds the pen to write
Oh
stuff
yeah,
for
one of
you.
those that duplicate mechanically.
Yeah, so it'll duplicate one sheet, and then you just like select the whole text and change the font to a different thing and change it back, and it will like change the way that the letters are shaped because of the way that the program runs. And so you could just do that for every page, and it'll look handwritten.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm pretty sure part of the
I'm
stipulations
sure
have to do like
It's too
I'm
late
sure
to
Vicky would
do
have been
that
making
now,
her way
anyways.
oh,
So yeah, I'm sure Vivian would be making her way back.
Yeah, Vivian.
oh,
Probably back at the ship by now.
Yep, she had a good meal, all that sort of thing.
just in time for the menacing draw of a curtain. Wait. By the way, since I was left alone, I had Zitron print himself up a headset so he could listen to music with.
Listen to music instead of the dumbasses around them.
Well, no, while he was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was all by himself.
Yeah, he was all by himself. Derek knows what it is. I was listening to Dragon Dreams to fill in the time. And so I love that little lo-fi. It's so nice. Only like 10 seconds, but it works so perfectly. And now it's time to install the VI parts and then do some reading. Mostly how to install the VI parts.
The instructions come on the packaging. It's literally just like it pops into place like Lego sets.
Well, he's gonna Lego the hell out of it so it's there, and then get right to reading what he needs about coding so he can figure out how to work the VI better and how to train the VI.
Yeah, alright. That's gonna be probably like 5 hours of reading to get through that book.
He's fine. He's calm now. He can do the reading now.
I can feel the scorn of the singular coder that's watching this video. It takes longer than that to learn how to code. It takes way more. It takes all this skill, and it's like, it's the future.
Yeah, if you're bad at coding.
Code and the future has gotten to the point where it's literally just, this box does this, and if it's connected to that box, it does that. So it's literally just like a guide on how to set up a system following the super user-friendly coding architecture.
Plus, you got the fact that, unlike most people who learn to do stuff like that, they just pick that up out of an interest. They're not like Zitrun, who was taught from a young age to not suck and learn how to develop skills. Instead of, I have ADHD, so I decided to do this for fun. And then I forgot it like 16 seconds later, and then went on and started painting. And then I quit that, and then I went on and sculpted, and then I became a carpenter, and now I'm a thief somewhere in the outback of Canada.
I represent this stereotype. Okay?
Well,
Just-
dude, cute.
I don't appreciate you limiting the stereotype to only 5 hobbies.
Oh no, I know it's more because I also have some serious ADHD. I don't know what HD is, but my doctor said I got 80 of them sons of bitches.
When you
I'm
have
just
choice
saying.
paralysis because you want to do everything.
I like my ADHD comes in the form of like the writing ideas and the campaigns. Like I'm already thinking of the next campaign I could run because I have ADHD. I focus on this one, but every other time it's like, oh, I need to do this and then I need to do that. And it's like I was doing the one with the continuation of the last one we did. Then I was doing the one that's like the weird future magic stuff. And now I've got one that's steampunk versus alien monstrosities. I can't stop. Side note, you guys want to fight alien invader bugs? See, I keep jumping around. I'm surprised I even write confident enough stuff for us to do in areas. Even when
Maybe you should start writing like adventure modules for other people who run the game.
nobody would be able to understand them. I don't write. I got like complimented / insulted today because sometimes I don't use normal what I consider like layman's conversation words. I simpler, just generalized talk. I have a thesaurus in my head, and I will use appropriate, very large and obscure words that people ought to fucking know.
Like
I made
anal
this-
snarl.
I only have
made-
issues with obscure words when there's like no context clues at all, like the entire sentence is complex words.
Needs more speech.
Like somebody had said cacophony, and I commented like, "You mean harmony?"
Blair
Because
says hi, everybody.
hi, Blair.
Hi.
She called y'all her little extended family via me.
Oh no.
Yay! I am accepted, but basically, it's this whole conversation today that made me like feel slightly called out. As somebody said cacophony, and I said, "You mean harmony?" And instead I said cacophony. I was like, "Yes, but you were talking about something how it sounded good, and you said cacophony. Cacophony is a discordant harmony of sounds. It doesn't make sense." And then I apologize, and I had mentioned obsequious around the end of it, and then I got like complimented for having a lexicon of knowledge, but I feel slightly called out as if like fuck you for having a large list of words you can pull from, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, it's basically like I would have been happy if they just would have called me a fucking nerd.
You'd be dangerous in a Scrabble game.
I am dangerous in a Scrabble game. I can't lose at word with friends and all that shit if I try.
Hey, I know big words too, but I can't spell for shit. So
The whole reason Scrabble is a game is because Americans can't spell for shit.
Well,
don't need to spell if I got text to speech.
what is everybody doing?
I mean, for Christ's sake, it takes 4 family members at any given time to beat me in Trivial Pursuit. Like, what got me insulted by my own brother was, what was the question?
Monopoly.
I literally won.
You kick your butt.
Like, the question was, what city is located on the northeast coast of the Horn of Africa? And I mean, he said Djibouti. And he insulted me. He was like, why do you know this useless shit? Like,
because it is useless. That is why.
yes!
I might need to know that one of these days.
I know, it's because I will never use it.
Well, Anyway, what is people doing?
Vivian is returning to the ship.
Citron is sitting sitting by the medical VI now that he's done with his business with a little headset on, reading a book.
And is the captain on the ship?
Yeah, captain's on the ship.
Okay.
Citron has abandoned his shirt.
While the links are printing, she's gonna find the captain. Hey, captain.
Captain is hanging in a hammock over his captain's seat. He's got a hand over his eyes, laying there.
Well, is he asleep?
No, it doesn't seem to be asleep. He's just relaxing.
Hey, captain.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to send you some credits.
Okay, sure.
She's gonna tap her head and transfer. She's gonna transfer 10,000 over to him.
The captain will kind of sit up. That's a lot of credits.
Yeah.
What did you break?
I didn't break it. I didn't break anything. I'm using the.
What did Raven break?
Nobody broke anything. I'm using the 3D printer. I thought I'd pay back for using the material, and the 2,000 for the medicine.
All right. I'll kind of scratch his head a little bit.
Because I'm making links for my gun.
Are you also playing background music?
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see. Is it still running? I had it faintly. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, my bad. It was still going. While I was muted, I had it playing because, like, oh, Zitron's in there, and I'll do this to help immerse myself. But yeah, that's basically what he has going on in his headset.
Yeah, I just heard this very faint noise when Dark's music paused.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like, wait a second. This doesn't sound like the background I have on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, no, I got a Space Age one. Give me a second. I'll put that one on instead. Here.
Okay.
Here we go.
You can have some background music on for now. I'll pause mine.
I just.
And Raven
Cheers.
was very generous and made me a cocktail.
He did what to your tail?
No, he made me a mixed drink. And decided to make it one of the most expensive drinks I ever had by pouring some gunpowder in it.
Well, I sure hope you finished it.
Almost. I'm working on it, and I'm drinking it while I'm putting the bullets in the links.
That's actually a little high. Can you bring it down a couple notches?
B.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's good. Also nice and chill.
Yeah, it's a nice little 10-second loop. I see.
And besides, it's not every day you get to fire a piece that belongs in a museum.
No, you usually have to go to specific firing ranges for that.
Having returned, Vivian's probably gonna pipe up. Probably on a planet too, if it's a projectile.
Oh, yeah.
She is 100% food coma right now, apparently. Okay, how sleepy is she after eating? 1.
Probably on a planet funk.
So yeah, she is on her way to the first comfy place she can find to curl up and sleep her dinner off.
The captain's got some tar pads down in the command module right now, actually.
Well, she'll probably go right there then.
Lay flop.
Or actually, yeah, she's with it enough to make it there. I was gonna say if she was just gonna flop right there on the floor and
It's just
but apparently she's
literally one step inside of the ship.
like,
from
I'm in the
dock.
ship. No, she's got enough energy to find her way to a comfy bed. so yeah, she's gonna be sleeping for a little bit apparently. It's like, okay, is she awake or is she asleep? One. Okay, yeah, she's asleep.
And like I said, the captain's on like a hammock thing, and they're not like laying on their back or their side or anything. It's almost like it's just kind of holding them up off of the ground, underbelly style.
Mm-hmm.
That actually sounds very much Vivian's style. It's a very cat thing to do. To just drape yourself over something like that.
Captain will kind of push his top half up off the ground, and you can hear their spine cracking, the big spine.
Yeah.
Nope, back down.
That's all I needed, Captain.
Let me know if you guys decide on if you want to head out again or not.
Okay. I'm probably gonna finish this, and I'm having the thing downstairs print me out more links so I can fill up my back.
So, are there more hammocks like the one the captain's in?
Just the one that the captain is in.
Okay, then in that case, Vivian is going to basically curl herself up. There's a little black ball of sleeping cat.
Quote unquote little.
Yeah, little, with heavy air quotes, 300-pound ball of cat.
300-pound ball of danger spike.
Pretty much.
And Jade's gonna go back to the creation engine. There it is. That's the thing I was looking for. That's the name I was looking for.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be easy to remember, yeah?
Thanks. You underestimate the derpiness of Shadowbrain.
No, it's okay. I forget too. For some
Yeah,
reason,
and then
it's easier to call it a nanoforge. Just, I don't know.
she's gonna wait for the thing to finish printing out her belt. Her 4,600 link long belt.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to take it, set it down, and then she's going to connect the two links. And then she's going to spend probably the next however long it takes to feed those.
It's probably gonna be really heavy when you're done filling up that bag.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. But, if she works at it, she can do it just fine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, speaking of working at things, the captain kicked up the gravity on the ship a couple of notches.
Oh, so exercise.
Yeah. Everything feels slightly heavier.
Okay. Just every 20 or so rounds, she's gonna sip her drink until it's all gone.
Yeah, I think she'll be finishing her drink before she finishes.
Even if they take really tiny sips.
Yeah.
Well, even if you're taking tiny steps, it's 5,000 rounds. So.
Yeah.
If Raven or Zitron came back, they'd see Jade just sitting there, putting bullets in belt. Just
Just click, click, click.
just a handful of bullets, using her thumb to slide them in. Just shick, 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 shick.
Kinky, thumbing bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the DM's being weird again.
Oh, sorry, did I say something that you were expecting? I guess it
Can
is
you
pretty weird.
blame them, really, for being a little weird, though? I mean, you are what you eat. Yeah, exactly.
White and sticky.
Slightly healthy.
Protein.
Full of all of the essential nutrients you need, but only just.
Mm-hmm. So what is Zitron doing?
Fucking learning, my guy, because he's gonna try and train the VI to be functional.
Yeah, they're taking a look in a book.
Sitting there, just
Reading
kind
that
of
rainbow.
shirtless. They're enjoying the breeze on their scales.
Post-coitus clarity.
I'm just glad their fucking stomach hurt anymore. I had to get a surgery to give themselves some extra space. Doug, can we just remove, like, this organ? That's your kidneys. But do I need them? Because they're taking up too much space. Those are staying.
Do we really need all that mile of intestine? Can't we just make it like a straight line?
Can you give me a robot one that's like a 14-inch circle of just pure efficient processing? Just
Just spits out an M&M sized meal.
cube it like wombats and stack it for dominance. What track is it
Have
going to
they
swap
figured
to?
out how they do that yet?
No.
It's
Oh, God.
Ah, that was way high.
Sorry, I was swapping to see what this one was.
What's Raven doing?
Raven is layering layer after layer of tape around the stolen bit of
You little copyright
powder.
abusing motherfuckers. Alright, you can't claim copyright on this. I paid $38.99 for this goddamn license. I'll use it if I fucking want. I own all these fucking tracks for fair use. This is the VoiceMod Pro lo-fi track, specifically point and click, so suck my dick. Flag it for porn if you got the balls, bitch. Make somebody watch it.
Raven is trying to wrap the little bit of powder's worth, or one round of powder's worth, up in tight paper and twist it up as tight as he can.
Okay.
He's making an improvised firecracker.
No, is it
be a loud firecracker. Then again, if it's wrapped up in paper, maybe it'll make a lot of crackling.
As soon as it's wrapped up, he's going to chase it with some tape and just really wrap it up nice and tight. But that's what he's doing. He's working on that.
Alright, so you're wrapping it up in that piece of paper. And yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll crafting for that. There really isn't a wrong way to do that.
As long as it's wrapped up as tight as possible.
Goes to do it, somehow winds up with hand wrapped behind head. How?
Wait a minute.
I went to scratch an itch and I got stuck.
Instructions not clear. Dick stuck in toaster.
Instructions unclear, robbing a bank instead. Ooh, a
I
mess.
should make a fuckable toaster toy for April Fools.
Bet.
April
The
Fools
mechanic is
instructions
special.
unclear.
With butter scented lube.
That is an adorable bee. I will pet them and give them hugs.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever seen like just a single slot toaster.
They do make them, but not so much no more.
They used to make them a long time ago. People
Just
got
a
impatient.
singular piece of toast.
hmm
Yeah, for like
I think
your
the
egg
British.
benedicts and stuff.
I think the British still make them because those weirdos eat beans on toast.
Oh, the British will eat a toast sandwich.
It's toast inside of toast.
Hey man, I'll eat butterbrot.
No,
You ever had a
At least that has flavor.
it's two pieces of toast with a piece of bread in the middle. That's a toast sandwich.
No, I said a bread sandwich. It's just 3 pieces of bread stacked on top of each other.
So a Texas slice.
True.
You can't look at a Texas toast slice and tell me that's not just 3 slices of bread.
Well, that's because a lot of good restaurants around here know how to make their burgers way more than their fries. Rip Freedom Fried hamburgers that burned down in a fire a couple years ago.
But
Would you say it went down
Jade's
in
gonna
a blaze of glory?
Pretty sure it was sabotage because it was an open forum environment. They didn't care what you talked about as long as you're honest and polite with each other. And they're people that work at City Hall in that city they're the kind of people that'll call the cops on you if you have an airsoft gun in your vehicle. Yeah, you're probably the first one dying in some sort of weird civil unrest. I'm just letting you know, people.
But
You're surrounded by rednecks and you're anti-redneck. Think about your life choices.
Jade's gonna, after a while, she's gonna take a break from loading the long ass belt to rest her fingers. She's gonna check and see what time it is where
Her guy.
her doctor is. Yeah.
Their contact.
Yeah.
It's 11:36.
Okay, so
Morning?
almost.
Wait, AM or PM?
Almost noon.
Okay.
All right, so she's gonna hook into her computer and give him a call.
Also, the dice have determined that Vivian is now awake, finally.
Oh, okay. Like literal cat nap.
Yeah, apparently she just kind of napped for a while. I don't know if it was like an hour or two or what, but she was able to nap a little and sleep off her food coma and be productive. So she kind of make her way doing the rounds, seeing if anybody needs a hand with anything.
Let's see. Jade's call. Voice box. Hi, you've reached the voice box of and I can get back to you when I'm not busy.
Darwin.
Oh my.
Is it gonna let her leave a voice message?
I mean,
Or
you're not
no.
hearing a beep.
Okay, I'll call back in a few hours. She's just gonna hang up.
Narmany.
As soon as you hang up, you just hear a beep. Shit.
I hate when they do that. It's like, you just sat there for like 2 minutes waiting. It's like, okay, fine, fuck you.
So she's gonna unhook from her computer and she's gonna, stretch her hands and arms. She's gonna get back to it. She's gonna see if Raven wants to help. And she
You
will.
got Vivian there.
Yeah.
Okay,
In the
good.
entire
She's gonna look up.
duration of your phone call, Vivian has wandered down to your area and is just
Hey,
looming.
Vivian.
Hey,
Um,
hey, looks like you got a project there.
yes. Are you busy?
Nope. Need a hand there?
Yes, please. I'll buy you some food later or a drink.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, so you don't cut out the heart first. Okay, good to know.
I went
And
to this
apparently,
weird this weird marketplace me and Raven found by accident, and bought this for 25,000 credits.
that's rather spendy, but it looks interesting.
Yes, but the thing is, that was an absolute steal because they don't make these anymore. On Terra, this was made in 1969.
So Vivian's gonna kind of lean in and inspect it. This is in really good shape. It's like a museum quality piece.
Yeah, and basically what I paid for it is change compared to what it's actually worth. This thing's probably worth millions.
And so Vivian's gonna look at the ammunition project that Jade's been working on. So we're just putting all these in here.
Yep, and like this, I'll show you. And she's gonna show Vivian how to put the bullets in the links. And every fourth one is one of these red tipped ones. These are tracers. No, wait, it's every fifth. Yeah, every fifth one.
All right then. And so she will settle down and uh, begin the process of reloading it. And of course, the dice have decided that she completely forgot to get dressed again.
Jade does not mind. She's not going to say anything since they're all in the ship together.
Would she be shiny or would she be like a flat, matte black?
I would.
New quills are shiny, old ones are matte.
Okay,
I was gonna say Vanta Black.
No, definitely not Vanta. It's a ceramic.
It's copywritten.
okay, so they're less shiny after they've had a little bit of wear on them. So
Yeah.
they're probably shinier at the base then,
hmm
and ridiculously sharp because they've been worn down to a point.
Stab.
Okay, I was just trying to figure that out. Anyway, yeah,
I found my vibe. That is this track.
it fits. So Vivian is going to begin that process. I wonder how fast she is at it. Find out. She is not very fast at it.
Yeah.
She has too many fingers. Maybe that's the problem.
That might be the issue. She's
Jade's
got
gonna.
2 left thumbs and 2 right thumbs and can't load a bullet.
See, my plan is put this entire belt into this backpack, and you see this like connector right here.
And she's going to nod as she kind of glances at it and resumes fumbling.
I'm gonna connect this to the side of the gun and feed it through, so I don't have to reload.
What the fuck?
What?
The fuck, eyes? Why can I see my blind spot?
Quit looking at it. I'm trying to sneak up on you from it.
So I've just been laying here for the past, I don't know, 15 minutes or so with my eyes shut, and all of a sudden I just see this pinpoint of light in the middle of my vision, and it just kind of starts to spread out. I'm like, the fuck's going on?
No, not light. Get out of here. It's dark this time.
Oh, squiggly line in the corner of my eye.
Why do you shy away from me? Fucking Stewie.
Oh, okay, I think it was just like a white blood cell squeezing through goddamn vessels that are way too small
Fucking,
for
I
it.
love the fact that white blood cells are transmigratory. Like in cells at work, I love how they'll just come out of fucking cracks in the wall. Hello.
He's like, hey, what you doing? Everything good here?
Third will return momentarily.
Okay.
Lord must go
Oh, fine.
consume.
I like the fact that if you stare at the sky, like when it's blue out and there's no clouds in it, you can see all the white blood cells pumping through the back of your eyes. It's an interesting way to take a quick blood cell count.
It's like, everything good? Yep, looks good.
I like to put the flashlight up to my finger and stare at my own skeleton. I've taken one of those really ultra high lumens, like UV flashlights, and put it in my hand. It fucks with my head how you can almost see through your palm sometimes with those.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. I'm being irradiated.
I'm getting skin cancer.
Woo! Myeloma!
And, Vivian, the thing that I ordered for you should be here with everything else in about a week. Well, a standard week.
Good. Okay, what did she order for Vivian again?
Hold on. It was something for railgun.
Okay, I thought Vivian ordered. I thought that was coming in like 10 days.
Yeah, about a week.
Okay, yeah, I was keeping track of that.
Yeah.
And so she'll nod a few times and just kind of stick her tongue out as she focuses on getting one of the bullets in there.
Adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very adorable. Very adorable.
Hello, keyboard. You are fun. Hello, prettier. Thank you. I still need a more crunchy mechanical keyboard. It goes
You like
cookie
to click
crack.
that?
Hey, damn right I like click crack.
Damn straight.
What next?
Okay, I think this HRT is fucking with my brain a lot more than I thought it would. Either
Why?
that or I just like leveled up my visual cortex without realizing it. Because I didn't used to be able to imagine an image and have it be actually blinding to look at. I used to just be like, oh yeah, you know, obviously that's bright, it's washing out all the other colors. Now it's like, ah, God.
Eric, you need to end early right now so you can go trip balls in peace.
I'm not tripping. That's the thing. I haven't taken anything. Like I ate a plate full of tater tots with cheese on it, like I usually do.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're not
Special
tripping. You just
mushrooms.
you got that HRT going, so your body's turning like, whoa, tits.
It's like, whoa, emotions. I haven't felt those in ever.
I had to find out if crying burns calories.
It's gotta burn more calories than laughing, right? You're actually exuding something from your body.
Oh, how wrong you are.
I don't know, maybe my fucking glycemic index is all fucked up and it's messing with my brain.
Go get a Snickers.
That could make it worse. I don't know if I got high blood pressure or low blood pressure.
Go get a whatchamacallit then.
Diabetes test. No, I'm kidding.
No, I mean like an actual whatchamacallit bar.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but can I take 5 first?
As long as you get Mars.
Gonna cost you 100 grand.
uh, uh, will it cost less though I bring you a Kit Kat?
No.
So
I bet you're one of those people that likes Snickers.
I am.
Yeah, called it.
Citrine is doing a read. Vivian and Jade are doing a load. The captain is doing a relax. And the burb is doing mischief. Or planning.
Doing a load, that sounds kinky.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'm gonna use this for any prostate exams.
There's a sound of some fabric tearing, and then a thump comes from the command module, and then a couple of seconds later, okay,
You good, Cap?
Did
yep,
the hammock break?
yep,
Did your horn get caught?
yep.
Yeah, I told you should have went with an arch, but no. Not nostalgic enough. It's worth noting that he doesn't have both ears covered. He does have one open. So he can listen to all the little beaches talking shit.
This kind of gives me some old Legend of Zelda vibes too.
You said that last time we were listening to this track.
I think everything gives you Legend of Zelda vibes, Ivy. Then again, you know, the original Legend of Zelda, they kind of did just steal a lot of people's MIDI music. So, makes sense. Yeah. Some of the. I love how, like, it's like this weird form of pure. Just like, were there true irony, it would be it. Where these companies that made their early games that made them so big were fucking thieves for art and music early on, and now they sue the shit out of anyone who uses anything that they've made.
I would like to pay you to play games that I enjoy on the new hardware. No. Okay, well then I'll just run an emulator. Illegal.
I'm still gonna do it because it's for charity. Shit. I can't sue charity or I look like an ass. But I really want that money.
Meanwhile, Nintendo does it anyway.
Also, Nintendo stock drops, undoes their damage, stock goes up by 1 point. Not everyone can have that Mario money, though.
I'm waiting for the day when Nintendo decides to eat a small company. It's like, oh shit.
Just long. Oh god.
I know they've acquired a bunch of companies and shut them down, just like fucking Sony. I'm just waiting for the day that Microsoft tries to buy Nintendo and then realizes it doesn't have the money.
Well, Nintendo isn't in the market for sale.
It's privately owned, and so
Yeah.
was ZeniMax, or Bethesda, which was owned by ZeniMax. It's just the companies had a conversation. Nintendo's its own thing, and they'll still try and buy it.
Nintendo's like the Disney of the East. It's never
Nintendo
gonna
has
sell.
more money than Apple.
Yeah. They only made the best-selling console twice.
I don't know. I'm looking at it, and that says Sony on it.
Let's see. I haven't been keeping up with the numbers recently, but last time I was looking, it was firmly the middle of the first year of the new console generation, and Switch is still outselling both of the Xbox and the PlayStation.
Let's see.
Maybe I'll watch a Spawn Wave video and see if they mention it at some point. Because right now I'm pretty sure the market's leveled out as far as console sales.
The fact that the Switch still hasn't outsold the PS2 surprises me.
The fact that Minecraft outsold Tetris is a shock.
Yeah.
What do you mean it outsold Tetris? Tetris is on everything.
Minecraft is on everything.
I like how the litness tests to see if a computer is a computer is if it can run Doom.
Yep.
Some
Nope. PS4
geneticists-
has actually sold more than the Nintendo Switch at 116 million. God damn. I wouldn't really give the Switch any credit since they just keep re-releasing the same Switch but with different colors.
Yeah, it's not very inspired at this stage in the console market. They just released like an OLED model, and I'm like, oh, okay, but did you do anything else to it? No.
Nope, no hardware changes or nothing.
Okay. Well, at least they left the SD card in place, unlike the 3DS.
True. We all know the Game Boy SP is the best of any of them. Get the fuck out of here, people.
The flip-flowing ass clamshell design, yeah.
Yep. So let's see. Captain busted his ass. That's nothing new. That was reading.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to get himself some food midway through because he's hungry. So if anybody's blocking his creation engine, he's going to promptly move them out of the way.
I can imagine how that would go too. He just kind of picks them up and sets them down.
Yep. He's far too relaxed for your bullshit right now. He requires more meat.
And you'd pass Vivian and Jade putting bullets into a belt.
Loading freedom seeds.
Nope, these are not freedom seeds. These are not made in America. These are our seeds.
I have that on here somewhere, but somebody would try and copyright strike it because I made that music even though it's Soviet Union anthem. I have a lot of meme sounds I don't use.
Thought you weren't allowed to copyright national anthems, especially of
People try.
dead states.
People will try. Try to copyright whatever they can, greed mongers. Alright. What would be the best protein for you, little man? Oh, fish is out of the question because Vitrin views fish as he views it as a vegetable pretending to be meat, so he's not going to eat that.
What is this water creature you speak of? There's not enough water for creatures to live in it.
Just the purple ass gremlin sitting over there, just. I'm thinking. Turkey.
Pizza.
Actually, Zitron has heard of pizza. He might want to try it. I don't know. Guys, please come inside and have a. Alright, we will try pizza. A lot of options.
There's a lot of options. Several of them are wrong. Like, at this point, you can probably figure that the Creation Engine VI has a very simple sense of humor, because the first option it gives you is like broccoli and anchovy with pomegranate pizza. Like, no, that's not what I want.
Doesn't matter where it puts it. This show's gonna keep scrolling until he finds only meats.
Oh, the meat lovers. Yeah, that's up in like the top 10.
Oh,
All right, the whole
just a bunch of
room's-
beet poops.
the whole room smells with the sound of pizza oven cooking.
18-inch pizza.
Pizza sounds really good right now. I'm hungry.
Yeah. And it's just walking off with an 18-inch meat lover's pizza and arm.
Deep dish meat lovers pizza, cheese stuffed crust, ranch and buffalo and honey mustard dipping sauces.
He didn't even specify a cut. It's not necessary. It's just really not necessary.
This pizza will be
Just gonna
consumed
eat it.
whole. Well, as any human can attest to, smelling pizza would make you hungry, Jade.
Jade's just kind of lift her head and. Oh, pizza.
Vivian's already eaten, so I think they have like a modifier to that area of effect there.
I'm pretty sure it smells good to her, but she just ate, so she's probably not very hungry.
And then that's when Jade's gonna remember. Oh, she's hungry.
All right, I haven't eaten in 3 days.
So she's gonna, you know, she's gonna get something to eat after she's done with this, because she's already started and she's not gonna stop till she's done.
All right.
I wonder
Probably.
how many more animals we can kill and put on a pizza.
All of them. Pizza makes everything better.
Except anchovies. That shit just nasty.
I have.
Anchovies and pineapple.
I can't think of any other dish that you just put an entire ass anchovy on.
Yeah, and it's doing a disservice to pizza.
You know where you put anchovies? In the trash.
The whole
You use
reason
them to
I
catch real
like
fish.
anchovies on pizza is because it's salty. And it's kind of like, a modern version of garum. But, like, if you want salty ocean water flavor, just get garum or put some salt on your pizza.
Exactly.
So gross.
Oh, but I want all the salt to be concentrated in one spot. Then do some fucking salt lines, jeez. Just directly into the nose.
Yeah, just rip a line of salt. Oh god.
Yeah, rip a line of salt and wonder what it feels like to have everything dry out at once.
I'm not gonna lie, I have seriously pondered doing that while I was sick one time, and my nose just would not stop running. It's like,
Oh, it'll fix it. It will. But the problem is once it runs out of things to absorb, it will find things to absorb.
yeah, that's why I didn't go through with it. But I was seriously staring at like a salt shaker in my hand for a good 20 minutes, just like, is it worth it?
It's almost worth it.
I remember watching Jackass once as a kid, and then the next day went to fucking. They had done the snorting shit like the wasabi. Next day we went to the Sonic, and I made the mistake of snorting a Powerade up my nose.
Oh.
Slushy at that. It was excruciating.
I didn't know red was as good as a
No,
sensation.
it was blue. I didn't know though. I had learned that your nostril, like when you get shit in your sinus, you feel it all the way up behind your eye and ear.
Yeah, sympathetic nerves. You
Just,
know how bad it.
and I was like 7.
You know how bad a brain freeze is? Yeah, that's just the top plate of your mouth. Imagine going into your actual brain.
I can tell you
Shit.
for a fact it was the worst idea I've had. And the best part is I was being supervised, but that is how fast I can get into trouble. Is within a 2-minute interval, much too much, too much time for me to be alone. Because I went through the entire thought process of remembering what I had seen, ignoring the viewer discretion is advised, and then promptly experiencing what it's like and regretting it all in the span of like 40 seconds.
It was like experiencing true suffering.
God,
Moral
you
of the
think
story:
waterboarding's bad? Imagine that.
if you ever want to get information out of someone, or you just want to, if you are truly a masochist and want to know what an uncomfortable pain feels like, get an ice cold Powerade slushy from Sonic. Stick the straw in your nose and fucking let her rip. And see, because as a kid, I didn't fully inhale everything, so it wasn't as bad. But now, if you were to do that as an adult, you would power through that last second, and then just immediate regret because it's like, ah!
God, I'm imagining someone like, strapped down to a chair, leaned all the way back, and they're like, "You'll never get answers out of me," and they just see them getting a
They just
funnel
put a
ready.
funnel in your nose, and then
Take a
just
funnel
slowly pour the
and
slushy.
Wait a second.
Like, okay, and what would make it worse is if you're tired. They're like, all right, we're gonna get slushies. Would you like tiger's blood, margarita, red cherry, blueberry? I was like, tiger's blood? Okay. They come back and then they fucking flip you over and stick a funnel in your nose and they slowly just pour your tiger's blood slushy down the funnel.
They just sit there eating a burger while you're screaming in agony. Yeah.
Would that be cruel and I don't know if that'd be cruel, but I think that would fall into the category unusual punishment.
Yeah.
100% unusual punishment.
Effective
They,
though.
s- I think for the sheer confusion, they would tell you what you wanted to know.
It's like, listen, it's either going in your nose or it's going up your butt. Have you ever had a cold butt cramp? Neither is
Ice
dead
run therapy style.
son.
I hate that supposedly is a real thing they'll do to you. I don't know if it is.
I'd believe it. They'll put you in a fucking white room with white clothes and just they'll serve you food that's all white, and then when it comes out the other end, it's still white. So you can't even draw anything.
They give you white crayons and white paper.
And that was too inhumane. What? We put them in a white room.
We literally didn't do anything to him.
We gave him all of the colors all of the time.
Oh god. Okay, how would you make that humane? Milk, I guess. Then you're just there, like, eh. It's in my nose.
Well, we all have had the unfortunate ice
Oh, I got it.
milk up the nose.
I got it. Soapy water, like you're showering and you get shampoo in your nose.
Oh god, just no, just they have a bottle of shampoo on the table next to you, and every once in a while they take a drop and just put it right in your eye.
It's dilute enough that it doesn't like burn your eyes out. It just really
You don't know what
stings.
it is, but the bottle says no more tears, and it's a fucking lie.
That says no more tears.
Okay. What a fucking tangent.
I'd say that one was worth it.
That's true. After pizza is demolished, if you want to know what Lizard's gonna do, it's just gonna be to read more books, finish the basics of the VI training, and then do what he can to work on. Let's see, his book about electrical engineering.
Yay, that's only
I'm
gonna
just
take
kind of
half a year.
I got it. Okay.
yeah. This vibe just really works for the party. Just doing random, ordinary stuff.
Mhm.
I suppose they could do this while traveling.
I got all kinds of shit right here. I literally got one that's called Moving On that might be good. I don't know. And then you got Far Away, Spacey, Lo-Fi Living, Cheap Beat. You got Fuji for the Wii's, but I don't think it sounds very Japanese, if I remember correctly.
I mean, he could be doing a
Dragon
lot of stuff
Dream,
while
that's my
traveling. It's
favorite.
just the captain doesn't have a mission right now, so he's just sitting around waiting for a specialist to show up to deal with the warp core.
Oh, that's right. They are waiting on the warp core to
Mhm.
be repaired. So when was his specialist coming in anyway?
He never said.
Oh, he didn't say. Okay.
Don't worry, Vivian will be ready to stand there and slowly guilt them into helping.
And after a little while, after about another hour or two, Jade's gonna take a little break and hop back on her computer to see if she can call her guy again. If he's not busy.
Dice say that they're busy.
Ah, dang.
And what was she gonna do? She was gonna check up on like a handful of things for Raven.
Yeah. A couple of things for Raven. See if she can get an upgrade for her arm, maybe.
The
Let's see. So this time when you call them up, the message reads out as, "Aha! I am the reverse genie. I'm taking 3 of your wishes.
Oh, best.
Your wish for meaningful employment is gone. You will settle for a sustainable partner instead of one that rouses your passion. And your sex organs shall be just a little smaller than the average for your time and location." Beep.
Hey,
Appreciate
Doc,
you a
it's
beach.
Jade. Wanting to see about an upgrade for my arm and a couple of things for a for a
she hesitates to
cave
call him friend.
for a cavus
Colleague.
erectus that is interested in getting some work done. So when you get a chance, give me a call back. See ya. And she's gonna hang up.
Alright. Now, let's see. What sort of pop-ups get through your ad block? Uh, Haynes, the car magazine, just put out a new, info about, their new magazine. It's titled Haynes Explains Babies, Production and Delivery, Oil Changes, Identifying Leaks, Emission Control. There's apparently a chat room about this particular ad.
No, thank you.
It's like, what do you mean oil change?
I would like to know how one tweaks the emission controls on a baby. Mine's been making a squealing noise.
No, simple. Teletubbies and a jar of peanut butter.
Does that only work on the stick shift model?
It could work in the automatic.
Hmm.
God damn it.
Might have to have a can of Monster lying around, though. Sometimes they take a while to start without it.
Hey, did yours come with a muffler? I think mine didn't come with one in the kit.
Anyway, what else shows up on her feed?
Let's see.
What slippery little bastards managed to slip through the pop-up?
Three colors: women, waist shaper, hip shaper, waist trainer, hip trainer, body shaper, slimming, tummy control, shaper wear fitness bodysuits.
And immediately, nope.
This is such a jam.
You know, I think it does kind of fit Raven too. Oh, my legs.
Oi, just chilling, hanging out.
What was Raven doing?
Avoiding the wrath of Jade.
Well, right now Jade is topless because she decided to take off her shirt so she can be
Oh,
more comfortable
say,
doing this.
Citroen, he's clearly got the better breast.
Let's
Also,
see. There's a
Lab, he's just fucking chiseled.
there's
Apparently,
a
Vivian likes this.
Wait, likes what?
The fact that Jade is topless.
I mean,
now everyone's topless.
wait, well, the captain, like imagine his shirt got messed up, he fell, so it's understandable he has to go get a new one.
Let's see. Another ad that squeaks through is homemade brush cutter for sale, $50 cash, or we'll trade for prosthetic blade. That's from a Craigslist.
You call it Craigslist because you find that shit down in the crags, like looking for treasure.
Citroen might want that, but nah.
Local participating Dairy Moo stores are participating in a free cone day.
Locally
there-
participating stores.
Yeah. No, the
Is there-
store is literally called Participating Dairy Moo.
Oh,
Is there a Dairy Moo on the station?
Let's see. Did I say yes?
Ooh.
Is
did they
Jade
say
gonna get
something?
everyone cones?
Well, once she gets out of her computer, she's gonna put her shirt back on. Hey guys, Dairy Moo's having free cones today. If you want one, I'm gonna go get one because my fingers are getting tired.
I
I
think my
think they've
use a break.
just
I don't know why, but that interaction he had by himself in there boosted him to 103 out of 250 rolls.
Oh, gee, that must have been a hell of a nut.
Yeah, I guess so.
nut.
Anybody
Give me a
want to
second.
go? Anybody want to go with me to get some ice cream?
Sure.
A thwomp sound, and there's a bird standing next to you.
Just swap, scrabble, scrabble.
There you
Just them. Hold on. And just the slow. Yes, the tune turned off him music. Didn't realize he was on the entire ship. Yeah. I'm not putting a shirt on. Oh, by the way,
Hey, Jesus.
what was the what was the other thing?
But
Oh yeah.
Nut.
I love that so much.
Mozart
Had a
been
person.
real quiet since fart.mp3 came out.
God damn it. Do you think the guy that made the nut.wav or whatever ever kicks himself for not putting a copyright on that?
I don't think you'd be
Probably.
able to copyright something like that once it becomes a meme.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think he kicks himself having seen
Before.
what it turns into?
Anyways,
Then again, the contribution is much better without the copyright.
Jade's gonna stand up and stretch after putting her shirt on.
Alright.
All right, anybody that wants ice cream, follow me to the participating dairy move.
Apparently, Vivian does remember to get dressed now. Seeing Jade get dressed reminds her to do it.
It's like, alright, close.
So, oh yeah, I have some of those.
I will only wear the cloth.
Vivian making themselves a little bit more horny because clothes aren't a normal thing on their planet.
I feel cool.
Feels sexy.
Look at how fancy I am.
I can afford highly flammable materials.
Clothes? How lewd.
I can definitely see her wearing lingerie and not realizing what it's for.
Just casually around the station.
Oh, hold on. I gotta do something.
Jade's gonna start walking.
Yeah.
You coming, Captain?
I stand corrected. It actually is kind of nice.
I think the captain's
no,
back
that is
is
nice.
messed up.
the captain's on the ground right now. He'll catch up. He is currently having a doki realign his spine.
Just mechanical actuator to the spine.
Well,
I understand
Jade
that.
will lead everybody to the participating dairy move.
What are you looking at? No. Of course he's gonna bring the book and read while he walks.
Ah, yeah, of course, you got
It
all
just
these
kind of
people in
keeps
front of
them
you.
in view of, peripheral vision to follow.
So, yeah, it's pretty much like a Dairy Queen front that you would see back on Terra. It's got a big glass window out front. Kind of looks like it's one way, and it's got a nice looking door on the side.
Jade will, is there a line for it?
No, there doesn't look like there's any line right now.
Okay, so Jade's gonna walk up to the window.
Alright.
Oh, but at least he brought us back.
Like, is there a person in the window to take orders, or is it just like a storefront window?
It just kind of looks like a storefront window until, you hear the very distinctive, barely audible over the static and garble sound of a shitty drive-through microphone and speaker system. There is a menu up on the side of the window there.
Okay, what do they say from the speaker?
I probably can't do the voice and have it maintain
That's fine.
modulation through the thing, so it's just, welcome to Dairy Moo, can I take your order?
Yes, I saw an ad about the free cones.
Yes, we're doing that.
Yes, I would like a cone, please.
Do you want anything on that cone?
Nope, just vanilla.
That would be yes. Then
That's
Just a vanilla cone.
Alright, one vanilla cone, and next in line.
She will take the vanilla cone. She'll
Uh,
step aside.
Vivian's going to look at the menu to see what flavors are, and she's gonna make sure that there's room for the others to approach and get theirs while she's looking.
Yeah, you haven't gotten your cone yet, by the way.
Oh,
It's just the order window.
Yeah,
okay. She's gonna wait by the pickup window.
there's just the one window.
Oh, okay.
that would make that the pickup window too.
Well, she's gonna let the others order while she waits for her cone.
So,
This little fucker has an appetite.
what are you guys gonna order? They got, banana splits here, they got Jupiter scoops, they got, chocolate dipped cones, they got waffle cones, they got, uh, polystyrene if you really want a bowl that's gonna last forever. They got those, those sugar cones that taste more like cardboard than sugar?
Yeah,
Yeah, they got those.
like the ones you get at Walmart in a box.
Yeah, those. The ones that turn soggy.
Oh,
um, well, Vivian is kind of clueless about this, so she's kind of gonna let the others go first.
Mm, mm. So he's got an appetite apparently that he rolled, and even after devouring that pizza, he still wants food. Again, I guess we can say must have been. I love a nut.
Need to refill the tanks.
I guess so. So is there a size reference on the menu? Because
Uh,
Citron likes to order based off of what looks the largest.
all the pictures are life size on the menu.
He likes to look of a waffle cone.
Let's see. The biggest thing on the menu would be like a Jupiter scoop. It's like a 100 credit dessert right there. It's intended for like a group of 10.
He will settle for just a singular. I guess a singular waffle cone would be the pro. Just a waffle cone with 3 big scoops on top of it. Just guessing flavors: vanilla and rocky road and cookies and ice cream. Those are his flavors.
Alright, so the 2 extras, or you said 3 scoops
He,
of ice cream?
yeah, 3
Yeah.
scoops. He wasn't
Okay.
coming here for free shit. He was just coming here for ice cream.
Okay. So that's gonna be 15 credits.
He's gonna reach in his bag and pull out his thing and just poop, and then put it back.
Yeah. What's Raven gonna get? Besides
Probably
just
some
smack in the
fruit.
face for trying to sneak around back.
oh, he's been waiting his turn patiently. Like, got the fruit stuffs.
Yeah, they got like bananas, they got kiwi slices, they got
Maybe
strawberries.
they got like strawberry and raspberry yogurt kind of scoops.
Yeah, they got like those chocolate rock things that take the edge off of your craving to eat fish gravel.
What?
Okay, so you know the colorful ass gravel
corn
that they put in
gravel.
fish tanks?
Yeah.
Birds
Can't
really
look at
like
that and tell
it.
me you don't just want to like stuff it in your mouth.
I've seen candy that is basically just that, but it's got chocolate inside.
Yeah,
So,
that's what chocolate rocks are.
oh, okay.
Mhm.
You gonna go with a chocolate dipped waffle cone with the they got sorbets and such? Because I don't think Toucan should do dairy.
Yeah.
He's gonna go with a banana sorbet then.
All right. That's gonna be 20 credits.
And you'll hand a little chit over and beep.
All right. Vivian.
Well, I think Vivian's gonna go with a chocolate dipped waffle cone with yeah, what flavor was she gonna get? She's gonna try the Rocky Road because she likes the look of that. Looks like it has a bunch of variety in it.
All right. 5 credits.
Okie dokie, she's gonna get it. I have discovered a single uh, hair from my sideburns that comes all the way down to my freaking chin.
Jeebus.
One got missed in the trimming.
Pull it
Alrighty.
out.
Okay, so Jade gets their vanilla flavored cone, and that's it. It's just the cone. No ice cream. Uh, Raven gets their sorbet. Vivian gets their chocolate cone with the Rocky Road, and Citroen gets their triple scoop.
Damn it, Raven, you're supposed to be mysterious and night and stabby of the night. Stop honking cutely with your tail wagging. Damn it.
Jade's just gonna kind of look at the cone. Oh, I get it, freak. Oh.
Free vanilla cone, that's what you ordered.
The dupery is exceedingly high.
Hey,
Why
Jade.
does this? Why does this seem like something Raven would do?
True.
You look in the back and there's one of the Avis erectuses in the back.
Is it
Jade,
in fact Avis erectus? Or
uh,
what are they?
yeah, sure. It's not going to be Terrans. You're the only
Oh,
Terran
that
in the
makes.
ship.
She's gonna kind of look back. Oh, that makes sense.
seem to be missing the core part of ice cream.
So she's gonna step up to make her an actual order.
Would you like a scoop?
No, I'm gonna get my own.
Okay. You offered. Correction, only I offered. That's all you
Alright.
get.
So you step up to the window, and it's actually shut this time.
Are they closed?
That'd be funny, but no, you can see them on the other side.
Good job.
I'd like to make an order.
She wants a scoop to go with her cone.
Okay, one of the Avis walks over and lifts up the little serving window. Ah, so you actually want something with your cone.
Yes. Do you have a? Well, she's gonna look at the menu. Do they have mint cookies and cream?
Yeah.
She's
That's
gonna
dangerous.
want uh, a large scoop of mint cookies and cream with some caramel drizzle.
Alright. That'll
I
be.
wonder, let's see if Vivian is going to be like my cat when mint is involved. No, not really. My cat is like in your face going, what is that?
Did I have it?
So.
It's like, I'm gonna stick my head in your mouth now.
Ooh, thunder. So
Like, you're brushing
they
your teeth.
You're good.
they get a scoop of that out, plop it on the cone. If you presumably have it held out for them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So they plop it on the cone, and then when they pull the scoop back, it just takes the cone right out of your hand. And then, and then they plop it on a second cone, so now it's just this diamond shape of ice cream. And then they serve it back to you sideways.
She's gonna
You now
get
have one chocolate waffle cone, one vanilla chocolate cone with the mint in the middle.
she's gonna take both the cones. Thank you.
That would be a Raven thing to do. Just have have ice cream diamond.
Well, since you love the cone so much.
Like a little bastard.
Yeah, good luck eating that, bitch.
And how much does she owe them?
You already paid them the 10, didn't you?
No. Yeah.
Well, which is it? No or yeah?
Come on, Amago. You paid for the cone. Are you paying for the ice cream?
Yeah, she do.
Migraine intensified.
Alright, it's 9 o'clock. Everyone got ice cream, except the captain, who's having a spine rearranged.
Arguing with the Doki.
Oh, that vertebrae goes up, not down. No, not sideways. I can't feel my left leg. Which one? The right, left one.
Just gonna go ahead and assume everyone enjoys their ice cream on the way back to the ship, and we'll pick up
Yes.
there next week.
Yeah.
Deliciousness. More
This sounds
reading.
good.
Murder.
Let's see. Does Vivian discover brain freeze?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Apparently,
She
that's a
takes
genetic
a
thing.
giant bite of it.
Why?
I
Why
was
is
not
cold
prepared for
pain?
cold.
I rolled 1.
Oh, jeez,
She just
yeah.
kind of like orfed that thing down. And nom, 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 nom.
No, a 1 is
Agony.
like you take a bite out of it and you don't even finish taking the bite. Your teeth just freeze and you're just got pain straight through your entire jaw.
You know, like 1 is you ate the entire thing before realizing what would happen, and then you get to suffer.
Her.
I had a dog do that once. It's like we were at the beach and we were camping but there was a place you could buy ice cream at the entrance to the campground. So we got them, and it was great big scoops of ice cream. Like one scoop would be like a bowl full. So they were giant things of ice cream. And my dad uh, had gotten one. I don't remember if he dropped the entire cone or if it just fell off of the cone, but like it hit the ground and then the dog ate it. The entire thing, it was as big as his head.
Oh, poor
And so
Puppo.
he kind of stood there for a minute, like, "Oh God!"
What is this sensation?
It up.
Ah.
It's like it was funny. It was the funniest thing. This dog with a massive brain freeze, and then I guess he puked it up.
It doesn't help, doggo.
Forget.
Trust me.
Do not yoink the ice cream.
Coming from the one that took a Slurpee to the nose.
Yes, slushy. Powerade slushy. Thank you. Not a Slurpee. Okay,
Slushies are
get it
better.
right.
Slurpees are inferior, as they come from Seattle.
Apparently, I only just recently discovered this, but red apple flavored soda makes an amazing slushy.
Did you know you can mix? What is it? I believe you mix half Mountain Dew and I think half. I want to say root beer, and it tastes like Baja Blast.
Just a bit, yeah.
I don't remember what the mix is, but it's
What you do
could.
to make Baja Blast is all you gotta do is just take Mountain Dew and blue Powerade, the blue Gatorade.
Oh yeah, that's right, Blue Powerade. Boom, and then you get Baja Blast. That's pretty much all it is.
Mountain Doom.
Doom the Dew.
I'm out here too.
Wait a minute.
I need food because I'm.
Quick,
So do
run.
I.
Erie's coming for you in more ways than one.
Stream's over. I'm getting some food.